When I got out of the service, I had Graves' disease, which is hyperthyroidism, and I had a radiation ablation done to my thyroid, so it just completely killed off my endocrine system. Since I was 23 years old, I just started seeing the downfall of my body, and I really got to a point where, as a man, I didn't really feel like I belonged in my body. Hair started falling out, and your vision kind of turns, and sex drive is not there. My wife and I, we've had to do in vitro a few times because I haven't been able to conceive. Just very uncomfortable way of living. My primary health care was telling me that everything was fine, and so I just kind of accepted that this was going to be my life now. And it was a very poor quality of life for a very long time. I actually come in here, and when they tested my testosterone, I had the rating of a 78-year-old man. And I've actually had that rating or that level of testosterone since I was 23 years old. So that's significant. We sat down and just kind of go through how you're feeling and what really brought you in. And that's where we really got the results, and they kind of formulate a plan to move forward. And the guys here are really devoted to making sure that they get things dialed in the best for me as an individual. I started so low, so my changes were drastic. I noticed right away that I was able to sleep better. I felt a lot more comfortable, more proactive. I just don't feel lethargic. My body is just more functional. I had struggled with depression for a long time, night terrors and nightmares and things like that. Since then, my PTSD has just flopped from being unfunctional at times to being a lot more calm and controlled and feeling like I actually belong. That has not only cut down all the time that I spent over at the VA hospital, but it's really added a quality of life to the people that I'm around.
In Ty's case, where he had come from a background that had some different stress levels that caused that level to get lower much earlier in life than it would otherwise have been, was stressed physically, stressed emotionally, relationship difficulties. In just a few months, his relationship with his wife is much better, and he's able to be more successful in his job and more focused and happier and more motivation, energy. Really changed his life. It's been amazing to see.
I've got a 24-year-old son. He plays football, so being able to feel like, hey, maybe I can get out there too. But I have a 4-year-old and a 1-year-old at home now. To be able to just jump down on the floor and wrestle with them, this is just a small chapter of their life. And for me to be able that I can actually take part in that, I will certainly appreciate it, but I know that that'll be a lasting impression for them as well. I couldn't be more thankful. I just really feel like I belong in myself now. Seeing and feeling everything that they've done for me, I really want to support everything that they do for other people. If this video in any way helps other people see that there's a part of their life that they could improve on, or something they could need some help with, these are people that I definitely support and would highly recommend to give them a shot.